Good morning. So still trying to keep the dew, and looks like I don't have any clothes on, but I do. I have shorts, which I normally would have never worn if I would have never lost any weight. But it's confession time. I wanted to tell you guys something. I wanted to share something with you guys. When I had my surgery or root canal and some fillings fixed on this side of my face, I was really, I mean, when I tell you, I felt really awful, because I don't do well with pain medication. And I'm still talking a little strange because of the fact that, you know, my face still hurts. Aside from the incident that happened at Whole Foods, well, it wasn't an incident, it was a happy moment. You know, the crew acknowledged me that I almost passed out in the car, and they asked me if I needed anything, and they took really good care of me, and they noticed that something was wrong, and they didn't form any judgment. But anyway, shout outs to Trader Joe's on Columbia Pike, Old Columbia Pike. I went to Whole Foods because even though Whole Foods is a really expensive supermarket, if you really look, there are certain things in there that you can get under $5, right? And so I went in there because I was fiending for some burgers. And even though I can't eat them, I just wanted to get them so I can put them in the freezer, because I remember the last time I went in there, probably before the pandemic, it was, I bought two burgers, and they were $3.29, and they were the best burgers ever. I made them at home and without no bun, and fixed it up the way I want it, and it was really good. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I saw a lady who had flowers in her hand, right? And I looked at her and I was like, do they smell like anything? And she says, yes, they do. And so I told her, I said, I never, ever bought flowers for myself. I don't like flowers. And the reason why I don't like flowers is because they remind me of death, right? They're pretty, but then they die, right? So I never liked flowers because they remind me of that. And so I've never really asked anyone to buy me flowers like that. I've never asked anyone, you know, if you're gonna buy me something, buy me underwear, or buy me food, or buy me pay my cell phone bill or something. If you want to give me a gift, it was for something that I use on a regular basis, not something that literally would just die. So the lady, and I forgot to tell this story a couple of days ago, because it did happen a couple of days ago. The lady at the store came on and said, well, maybe you should start now. And I looked at her and I was like, I'm not spending, it's either get the burgers or get the flowers. I'm not spending money on no flowers. I want the burgers because I can't have both. I'm not working, so I can't have both. Well, anyway, she said, is there a problem? And I was like, no, but I just have money to buy some burgers, which is what I came in here for. She takes out a $5 bill and puts it in my hand and says, here, my gift to you, because you look sick anyway. You okay? And I told her, you know, I had surgery, root canal, whatever, in my mouth, and I wasn't feeling good, but I wanted to get the burgers to cook them because I know that it's a hit or miss, right? So she says, buy yourself the flowers. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go buy flowers. I don't know nothing about buying flowers. I don't know nothing about picking flowers. I'm not a girly girl. And the only reason why I have my hair like this is because I wanted to see what it looked like blown out. I wanted to see what it looked like, you know, look like an actual girl, a woman. You know what I mean? I'm always working out. I'm always sweating. I'm always, you know, I don't have time to fix my hair. Plus, I needed a haircut and I did it myself. Go check out those videos. I did it myself, and I'm still trying to manage the hairstyle. But getting back to flowers. So I went to the flower stand and I didn't know what to pick. And I was just looking at them and I said, okay, I'll just pick these, right? So the lady saw me, right? And these are the flowers that I've been using lately in my pictures. So I picked out the flowers, right? And I smelled them. And they actually do smell like something. I know that sounds naive. But they actually smell like something, right? And they still do a week later. So she looks at me and she genuinely comes out and says, I would have thought you would have wasted that on a piece of cake or something. And I said, no, because I know how to make that stuff. I know how to make tres leches. I know how to make key lime pie. I know how to make an apple pie. So I'm not gonna waste money on something like that. If you ask me to get some flowers, that's what I'm gonna do. And she says, thank you. And I said, no, thank you. And so I picked out these flowers, and I'm actually glad that I did. Again, I'm not a girly girl, but this pandemic has really shown me the appreciation of beautiful things. One, it is God's creation, okay? And two, they're supposed to make you feel a certain way. And while I haven't felt all, you know, inside and ooh, you know, they're actually pretty nice to have around. And I can't believe they've lasted this long. So I didn't know you had to put a packet inside the vase. Now, mind you, I don't have another vase. This was given to me by a sister with a beautiful flower a couple weeks ago. So I kept the vase. Plus it's blue. So y'all already know how I feel about blue. But I didn't know that you had to put a solution in the water to keep the, you know, the flowers fresh. And I was amazed at how much of a difference this makes when you're taking pictures. Granted, I know that flowers are supposed to be beautiful and exotic and all that stuff, but I never found the meaning of having them. You know, they'll probably die in about another week, and you know, I don't know how to preserve them. I don't have the space to preserve them, and I don't have a book to put them in. So I saw this thing on Pinterest where you take the flowers and you crystallize them and make some type of whatever, but you need the whole setup and kit. And when I looked for it on Amazon, it was over $100-something. But anyway, so getting back to the flowers, I have changed my perspective on flowers, and I like them. Do I say that I love them? No, I like them, and I'm actually happy that this lady did that for me, because again, I never liked flowers. It was not something for me. It was not something that I would spend money on, and I didn't like people spending money on flowers for me. So that's my story. That is my confession. I again didn't realize how much of a difference it would make, especially in a sitting when I'm eating dinner here by myself. It really does help change the mood when you look at them in the different colors. And again, it's God's creation, and I'm really, really grateful that this pandemic has really taught me things that I probably never would have paid attention to in the past. And yeah, that's my confession, and I wanted to share with you guys. I actually feel like a woman now. And those are the little things that really do take time to get used to and actually realize. Without this pandemic, I probably wouldn't have realized a lot of things, like cutting my own hair and styling my own hair. So thank you for letting me share, you guys. And again, it looks like I don't have no clothes on, but I do. I have shorts on. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I wanted to let you know that I have an appreciation now for flowers, and I think they're pretty. I guess it's the age in me, so I don't know. But I wanted to share that. Bye.